Hallo meine lieben Freunde, willkommen zurück zu Honkai-Serie. Ja, letztes Mal hat meine Webcam wieder mal verschissen. Ich hoffe, dass es jetzt funktioniert. Ich habe jetzt dort Testaufnahmen gemacht. Es hat dauernd funktioniert. Das heißt, ich hoffe, dass wir auch diese Folge Webcam haben. Auf jeden Fall, wir sind letztes Mal hier im Dorf angekommen auf dem Planeten. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie das heißt. Irgendwas mit 6, ja, Jarido 6. Verwaltungsbezirk. Und wir müssen jetzt mit Gebhard Landau. Das ist dieser blonde Schönling hier vor uns. Wir müssen mit ihm zur Wäscherin und wir machen das jetzt mal einfach und schauen, wo uns das Ganze hinführen wird.
Must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw.
Okay.
The Silver Mane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter.
Okay.
We're here. This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
Okay. Die Architekten?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The Architects named this fortress after Klepoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
Okay.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm.
Okay.
The current Guardian is Madame Kakolia Rand.
Ob die gut aussieht?
Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Kakolia. Please have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
Dann machen wir jetzt extra langen Talk hier.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Nein. Du siehst gut aus.
You've got some snow in your hair, but no one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Kakolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
Come with me. Ist klar. Die Architekten. Mhm. Schöner Ladebildschirm.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice.
Oh.
How can you...
Die sieht mega aus. Die Design gefällt mir.
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Die sieht mega cool aus. What the fuck?
Yes, Mother.
Und die sieht auch cool aus. Der Rock ist nur ein bisschen kurz.
Madame Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
Fremdlinge.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave.
Okay, kurz fassen. Uns kurz fassen.
Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky. No?
Ja, geschehen.
I am Kakolia Rand,
Guten Tag.
Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
Du zweifelst also nicht an unserer Identität? Fragezeichen.
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world.
Okay.
The Architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also, so do not be surprised.
Ich hab doch nicht gedrückt.
For 700 years, the Architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence.
Vielen Dank.
Tell me why you have come.
Wir wollten euch helfen. Wir wollen euch helfen.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects.
Okay.
You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the eternal freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Ja.
Correct.
Der ewige Frost ist eine Katastrophe des Stellarons.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to
Ich habe
them.
noch nicht viel verstanden von der Story, deswegen kann ich dir nicht sagen, ob ich profitiere oder nicht.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Bitte lass uns dir helfen.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron.
Okay.
It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Okay. Vielen Dank, oberste Wächterin.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
Kein Problem. Wenn wir ein geiles Bett kriegen, ist voll okay. Alter, ist die halbnackt? Das ist gruselig.
Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Was? Was war das denn jetzt? Ich verstehe kein
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
Das ist sehr vernünftig.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait, can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark.
Cool aus.
And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Wir machen unser Bestes, ne? Okay, wir haben ein paar Sachen, die wir uns anschauen können. Das ist schon mal sagen, wir fangen einfach hier bei der Statue an.
somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look? So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna. But you can call me Pela.
Yes,
Miss Pela.
Ja, Pela.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children.
Ich bin noch jung.
Okay, guys. Take a look over here. This is Everwinter
Dieses Kind
Monument.
ist so süß.
It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects.
Die Stadt sieht wirklich krass aus.
The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapat. It was they
That's
that
cool.
foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
Nee, hab ich jetzt gerade nicht. Auf den 18 Meter 36 Jahren gehen wir mal. Erstmal gehen wir dahin.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the...
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Vielleicht gibt's. Halten Sie sich dann mit den ewigen Frostfingern?
If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Wer bist du?
Wow, she's
Hi. 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 Hallo?
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
Natürlich.
If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always
Natürlich hat
come
die
find
heiße
me.
Frau eine Werkstatt,
Though
ist ja
I can't
klar.
guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
Wir sind gerade erst angekommen und für uns ist alles neu.
Only just got here? I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Kokolia. You must be them?
Yep.
What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Okay, wir können jetzt drin mit dir reden, aber ich will noch da hinten wahrscheinlich gehen. Ja, ich mag die Design so krass, ne? Das ist halt die Absperrung.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
Ja.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any.
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Können die Soldaten das Fragmentum wirklich aufhalten?
No. As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread. The soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Ich werde zwar auch genervt, ne? Okay, dann gehen wir mit Sevel? Reden. Ich war jetzt so viel in Fontaine die letzte Zeit, dass ich alles Französisch ausspreche. Okay, hi! Ich hab ein kleines Crushly auf sie. Ein ganz kleines Crushly hab ich. Hi.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomero radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people.
Okay.
The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
Was ist Geomag?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomero.
Okay.
Geomero grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Über und unter der Oberfläche?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Okay. Warum ist da draußen eine Heizung?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
Ja. Danke für die Antwort.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find...
Klar, wir haben nichts zu tun.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Ja, wir sind erst bei 18 Minuten, dann können wir das noch schauen. Dreh die Module, um den Stromkreis anzupassen und Elektrizität von der Stromversorgung zum Endpunkt zu leiten. Die Reparaturen sind abgeschlossen, wenn alle Endpunktstromkreise mit Strom versorgt wurden. Fixierte Module haben rote Ränder, wenn sie ausgewählt sind. Okay. Das ist das Ende, okay. So.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Herausforderung, Bestand denn?
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm
Gerne.
a good boss.
Ich mach's gratis. Klar, warum nicht?
Do you just say yes to everything?
I was only kidding.
Oh.
Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Okay. Wenn wir jetzt rausgehen, geht die Story weiter. Ich will die Story aber jetzt nicht wirklich weitermachen. Deswegen würde ich sagen, die Folge ist ja etwas kürzer als die anderen, aber ich würde jetzt lieber mal aufhören. Nächstes Mal machen wir das dann. Deswegen würde ich jetzt einfach mal sagen, wir sehen uns bei der nächsten Folge wieder, wenn wir ins Hotel Gute gehen. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüssi. Koski.